Good morning, students. This is Kameshwari. My subject Geotechnical Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about shear strength. How do you determine shear strength from your Geotechnical Engineering laboratory? There are 4 tests already discussed in previous class. Direct shear test, triaxial compression test, unconfined compression test, and vane shear test. So here we'll discuss today class direct shear test. In direct shear test, it consists of a mechanical operator, machine, and one setup box. It splits into two halves, upper and lower. So we can see the failure in horizontally. So shear failure, loading platform. So top we can inserted porous stones and proving ring dial gauge reading for we can note down the readings how much shear will be occur and shearing force, so force will be applied in this way, so that failure will be occur in a horizontal direction. So the difference between vane shear test and direct shear test is, in a vane shear test the shearing will be like a string, and in direct shear test the load will be applied in vertically, but it will be two shearing in between the mould, the failure will be occur. So here the loading platform will be horizontal, here pressure will be applied, here we can apply the loads. So these between these two, here sampler will be there, here the load will be applied, and this moves in a forward direction. Now we can see this will be movement. That's why you can apply rollers at the end of the this machine. It consists of a rollers. So now discuss what are the procedure step by step involved in the determination of direct shear test. So here we can take the direct shear test. So this is the voltage method and quick method. Quick method. So the soil specimen to be tested is confined in a metal because our square cross section, that is splits into two halves. The square box splits into two halves horizontally, and a small clearance being maintained between the two halves of the box. And this test is also known as shear box test, direct shear test or box shear test. So there is no control over drainage condition, no mechanism to measure pore pressure. Hence, this test is performed for drainage condition, that means CD, drain condition. Also, a constant shear strain rate of 1.25 mm per minute is applied. Two types of applications of shear are possible. That means one in which shear stress is controlled, and another one is which the shear strain is controlled. One is shear stress is controlled, another one is shear strain is controlled. Generally, shear is applied at a constant rate of strain. Constant rate of strain. And also the graph is drawn between normal stress and shear stress. We all discussed in previous class. Once again I will repeat that topic. So normal stress and shear stress on a failure plane are obtained by dividing the normal force and the shear resistance of the soil is recorded by proving ring dial gauge at failure. And also values of shear stress at failure are plotted against effective stress for each test, and Shear strength parameters. What are the shear strength parameters? That is C and phi. C means cohesion and phi is angle of internal friction. Obtained from the best fit straight line through the points. Any advantages? So here we can draw the graph between the normal stress and shear stress. So here C and phi values. Here Mohrs Coulomb failure graph is also there. So C and phi. C and phi. C means cohesion and N is equal to vertical normal load. F is equal to horizontal. So here the box is shear like this way. F is horizontal shear force here from left side and right side, and this is the box, and we can apply a load, normal load, vertical load, and sigma 1 is major principal stress and sigma 3 is minor principal stress. The box is split like this way horizontally. So like this way the soil will be splits two halves horizontally. So merits and demerits. So advantage is this is very easy method and quick method. Apparatus is also cheaper and no need to technical skills for operating the equipment. Also the sample preparation is very easy and also convenient. Um, as the thickness of the sample is small, the drainage is quick and the pore pressure. This pore pressure dissipates very rapidly. The CD consolidation drain and consolidation undrained test takes respectively small period. And is also conducting drain test on coarse soils. Demerits are it is useful only for freely drainage like sand, and also drainage condition cannot be controlled and pore water cannot be measured. Control on the drainage condition is very difficult. Consequently, only drained test can be conducted on highly permeable soil. Highly permeable soil means cohesionless soils. The measurement of pore water pressure is not possible. So this test is direct shear test and also box shear test. So depend upon this test, we can know the soil will be coastal soil or coastal-less soil, or only sea soil or phi soil. We can know the from this direct shear test. Here different graphs will be there. So these are the graphs. C5 soil, coastal soil and the angle of internal friction. The graph is drawn between the normal stress and shear stress. So sigma and tan S is equal sigma tan phi. In case of coastal-less soil means C is equal to 0. C is equal to 0, S is equal to sigma tan phi. Okay. And only COSU means angle of internal friction phi is equal to 0, S is equal to C. The graph is like this way. After completion of direct shear test, you can draw the graph between the total stress and neutral stress, normal stress and shear stress. So the graph will be varies depend upon the soil condition. So the graph is the most failures like this way. N number of samples. This is 2 5 2 pi, and this value is cohesion value C, and 2 5. So we draw the from first point. So sigma 1 and second point sigma 2 n, third point sigma 3 points. So shear normal stress and shear stress tau 1, tau 2, 3. So 3 points. You will take the 3 points until concordant value will be taken. So we can apply the loads 1, 1.5, 2. We can apply the load increment and then we can know the how soil will be bear the load. Okay, values of shear stress at failure are plotted against the effective stress for each test. The shear strength parameters are CN 5 soils.